Hello, everyone. I'm Rico, the MTV Trail Sherpa, and this is
Tina, the MTV Trail Sherpa's wife.
From Trails with Tina. You've probably seen her on our videos before, but Tina and I have been doing a lot of traveling, and we thought we'd put this video together with 8 steps to planning a mountain bike vacation. So for us, the first step we do is pick where we want to go. For us, it's been easy because our goal is to mountain bike in all 50 states. We start by looking at what states we haven't been to, and then we go from there. So step 1, pick your destination, whether it's for mountain biking or just vacation. That's probably the hardest part, is picking your destination, right?
Sometimes you know where you want to go, but...
Right. Sometimes you have something you want to see. So Step 1, pick your destination. Step 2 is pick your dates. We do it in that order because once we know where we want to go, that determines the dates. Because if it's a winter state, we don't want to go when there's snow on the ground.
Maybe we do.
Maybe we do. Or if it's
lots of fun winter
if it's a hot summer state like Arizona, you don't want to go in the heat of the summer.
Right.
So you want to pick some off times. Yeah. Step 3 is transportation. How do you want to get to where you're going? So are you going to fly? Are you going to drive? How do you want to get there? If you're flying somewhere, obviously you're going to get there quicker.
Yeah.
You're going to get to your destination quicker.
But do you have your bike?
But do you have your bike, or do you have to rent a bike? And we found you can get some pretty good rental bikes. In some places, like when we flew to Hawaii, it was easier to just rent a bike and get some quality bikes in Hawaii. Yeah. And when we flew to Oregon, we rented bikes in Oregon and got some really good bikes in Oregon.
Yeah.
So.
And when we went to Sedona, it was really good bikes.
Oh, yeah, we rented. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
How do you want to get there?
It made me want a full suspension mountain bike, which
you now have.
Yeah, I now have, and it's even better because it helps me.
Now, step 4 is plan your accommodations. Where do you want to stay? Do you want to stay at a hotel, Airbnb, camp out, or with friends or relatives, which again can also be known as freeloading? But
it seems like they generally like having us.
We enjoy staying with them. We get to do stuff with them too. That's part of the journey.
Right. We get to go see our friends and family.
We do. So now we're going to move on to number 5. Tip number 5 is fill out your journey. What else do you want to do? So you know what your destination is. For us, going mountain biking is our destination. But what else do we want to do on the way there, on the way back? Other things to do while we're there? Moving on to number 6, plan your expenses. How much can you afford? So how you travel, where you're going to stay, all that stuff plays into how much it's going to cost. So start with your expenses, plane tickets, car rentals, gas, don't forget food. And if you have any special accommodations or events you want to go to, like when we're going to go to Utah, we want to take a horse tour down into the valley. That's going to cost us each $100. So factor that in ahead of time. Figure out your total expenses or get a good estimate. Add 10% and see where that takes you. And be honest about the costs, because you don't want to get out there and have to skip something just because you didn't factor it in and now I'm out of vacation money. Moving on to number 7. Number 7 is a key one because it's after expenses. It should be before expenses, but actually be flexible. Be flexible in what you're going to do, because once you add up those expenses, hopefully you don't have to make changes, but typically you will. All right. So pick what's most important to you. What are the most key things? Okay. So moving on to step number 8. Step number 8 is
go.
Just go. Make it happen. Enjoy yourself. You've put your plans in place. You got things together. just go. Let the worries go behind you. Trust that you've done all the right things and be flexible. Hit 28 states. I'm going to list them in the description of the video, so check that out and see what states we've been to. If you're in a state that we haven't been to, leave us a message. Say, hey, come vacation with us. All right.
Travel adventures with Tina and Rico.
Now, our main tool to use for trails, we have a membership on Trail Forks, so we will search Trail Forks for different trails.
You
Travels
mean like cow pasture?
the cow pasture in Nebraska, where you got chased by a cow.
Yes, he literally came down the trail after me.
Step 8 is,
Make it happen.
oh, what is the first word?
Oh. Go. Cut. You got a whole bunch of dog hair.
All right. In Sedona, Arizona. No. So, for instance, when we were in Sedona, down in Arkansas.
What?
No.
Sedona's
We were in Benton. And so we start by looking at. So. I forget the things like that.
Because family is not relative. It's not relative.
First step we have to do is pick the state we want to go visit, or where do we want to go.
I have a feeling I get these mixed up.
So from there, we look at what states we may have friends in. All right, cut.
We put this video together with 8 steps of planning a vacation.